So this is the setup that I use for vlogging, showing you the cables and leads that I've mentioned in the video. This is my helmet. It's an RI Quantum DNA. I have my GoPro mounted on the front. It's not the best seal all the way around, but it's been on there a good few months and it's been fine to date. The cables that I'm going to show you in a minute, especially this one, the EN187 cable that I mentioned, I'll provide a link in the description to where I've got this from. I also got this open back as well for the GoPro, which allows the cables to fit through without needing to butcher the old case. This is actually a different case that I bought as well that's got the side part cut out that would allow me to put my microphone socket in there as well. So I'll just show you the setup that I have for powering it. As you can see, there's no battery in there at all. There's also no memory card in it at the minute, so when I do power it on, you'll see that it says no card. So I have the BOYA microphone that I provided a link for, that's routed into the bottom of my helmet, and I just have the microphone sat somewhere up here, tucked out of the way. So that's just got the normal 3.5mm jack end on it. It also comes with this, which is a specific connection that you'll need to plug into the mini USB socket on the side of your GoPro. Now this is the same socket that you can actually power your GoPro from, but the problem with that is that if you're powering it, you can't add an external mic. So I needed a solution that would allow me to externally power it as well as providing a microphone. So the GoPro Hero slot on the back, this is the GoPro Hero 4 Black. The silver one has the LCD screen on. This slot on the back is where this cable from EN187 comes in. Now, although it looks like the old Apple iPhone connection, the sequences of pins inside is slightly different, so you can't use the Apple one, you need a specific one. So this simply plugs into the back of the GoPro. So we've got a microphone and an external power, and on the other end of this EN187 it will power into this. This is my Anker, pull that out, this is my Anker 13,000 double USB socket, and there's also a micro USB socket PowerCore. Now this comes with this cable that's got a standard size USB on one end and a micro USB on the other. So when you charge this up, you put it in the small slot and plug it into any USB charging device. Leave that on overnight. There's a little bit of power left in here. There's a little button on the top. If you press it, it tells you how many power cells you've got left on it. There's 4 lights on here. There's only 2 lit because I flattened it earlier on. So this cable, if you take it out and swap it round, you can plug into one of the 2 USB sockets, and that will actually charge a phone that has a mini or micro USB slot like most of the Samsung Galaxies. You can buy a separate cable if you do have an iPhone, but what's more important about this is at the other end of this EN187 cable, you can plug that into here. Now what I've found is, if you have a battery in here, this won't work, and what you have to do first is power this on before you turn your GoPro on. So you can see there, the GoPro's powered with no battery in, straight from the PowerCore. I just tuck this into my jacket, plug that into the front of my helmet. It's got an internal mic, and that allows me to continually vlog for somewhere in the region of around 4 hours. Basically, your memory card is going to run out before this runs out if it's fully charged. To me, to date, this is the optimal setup, purely because I was using a Drift 1080 HD camera previous to the GoPro that I used to mount on the side of my helmet, which was fantastic. I had an external microphone on that, but the picture quality from the GoPro, the fact that you can control it from your mobile phone, and also that it offers 4K recording, if you couple that up with a decent memory card, you've got continual vlogging for a really long time, basically. If you've got any questions about this, or if you're having any problems setting this up, just drop me some questions below, and I'll do my best to answer them. I ran into a few niggles when I first set this up, but I've got my head around what I need to do now, and it really is a simple solution. It just gives you worry-free vlogging, worry-free setup, and I think I paid £25 for this, £24.99 for this. The microphone was about £15 from eBay. I think the case for this with the slot in the side, that was probably about £10–12, and then the EN187 cable, that was $26, and I think the open door for the back of this, which just fits straight on through this pin, just clicks straight off, that was an additional $6, and I think EN187 charged me about £5 shipping in total. So it's not an expensive solution really, and if you consider that the batteries for the GoPro, which only last somewhere around 45 minutes, are about £19–20 each, I've got a couple of them and I don't need them anymore, because I've got everything that I need out of my power bank.